Hi, myself Adi Narayanan, and today we are going to discuss Java arrays. So see here, this is the theory part. Arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. In a single variable, you can store multiple values. So in the previous videos, we discussed about local variable, instance variable, and static variable. We call static variable as class level variable, whereas instance variable, every object will have its own instance value. Variable will be same, but each object will have their own values. And a local variable, so which is you can access only within that scope, method scope, or within the scope, within the scope. Try to read those things. And if you have still doubt on Java variable, click this one. Okay, click this one and just to go and read. You should get enough knowledge what is variable. So all these things we saw already. So yeah, just to go through this, you will get enough knowledge. Now we are going to discuss about. See here, this is one variable. What is the variable name? This is one variable, and what is the type of this variable? String. How many values that you can store in this variable? Only one. Within double quotes, you store whatever you want. That's it. Whereas if you want to store multiple values, say for example, you want to store all the month in a year, then you have more than one variable, so better we can use array. So that is the main description of this one. See, Java array. Arrays are used, see here, arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable instead of declaring separate variable for each value. See how to declare a array. So data type, you saw a number of data type. So primitive data type, non-primitive data type. If you have still problem, type in Google Java data type. You will get an entire map of all the data types available: primitive, non-primitive, integer, numeric, non-numeric. So a lot of things are there. Just to go through, very important. Already we saw in our previous videos, so I don't want to go much more deep into that. So how to declare a variable? See, data type and square bracket and variable name. This is the variable name, and we informed that we are going to create an array of string. Create an array of string. To declare an array, define the variable type. Variable type is string with a square bracket. So this one with the name. So you know string car in the sense it is a single. Now this square bracket mentioned that it is an array. So this is how you declare an array. We have now declared a variable that holds an array of string. To insert value into that, you can use an array literal. This one you are creating array with the five values: one, two, three, four. Four values. Now all these four values will be in the array. Already you saw what is an array. Array is to contain more than one value. So here arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. Right? Okay, come down. We declare an array. This is storing multiple values. One, two, three, four. Arrays are fixed. There is a correction which we use correction. So here this is an array. We declared an array called cars. This is a variable name, right? Cars. What is the type? String array. String array. String array and with the four values. So here is an integer array with the four values: three value, four value, five value, 10 value. This one. If you want to retrieve the value from this array, say now this array will contain four values. If you want to retrieve the first value, arrays always start with 0. If you give 0, see here, variable name, bracket, I want to retrieve the value of first one. First one, arrays always start with 0. 0, this is the 0th location, this is first location, second location, third location. Okay, so if you want to read the first location, give 0. Second location, give 1. Third location, give 2. So array always start with 0. Okay, so if you change an array element, see here, this one is now pointing to the first one. So you are changing the value. If you want to change the value, you can do something like this. And here, then printing it. This is 0th array, printing it. Array length. There are a number of methods available. Anyway, I will show now. After some time, I will show this one and see how to retrieve all the values. You can use for loop. Already you know what is for loop. Integer I equal to 0. You are declaring a variable. Declaring a variable. If I is smaller than cars dot length, this length will return. See how much it will return. It will length the car and I plus plus. And so now if you want to retrieve all the value from the array, then you need to change the just you need to change only the value here. So first time it will come 0, second time it will come 1 2 3. You know for loop, already you learn the for loop. And here you are mentioning the location, position of the array. 0th position, first position, second position, third position. So anyway, so now let us try to for each type a variable. This one is for loop, for each loop. And anyway, this is two-dimensional array. Most probably we won't be using it. So if you want, you can just look in two-dimensional array just to see that one. Most probably have an idea on that. Now we'll go to some practical. Okay, let me start one array example. Okay, let me create one class. So this here, this one stores in folder structure, whereas this one stores in package. It shows in a package structure. That's the difference. Either you can use this approach or this approach. This one shows in folder structure, CC, com, all those things. This one shows in package structure. That's the difference. So anyway, if you want to create a, you can use package also. If you most probably can use package. Okay. So let's create one package or in a package. Either use this one or use this one. So in the basic, let's create one file class other to demonstrate array. So let me create one class. So here we are creating in this package com dot neobank dot ibanking dot basic. I am going to create one class. Array exp example. We have public static void main. You know what is public static void main? So we created one class. Yeah, we created one class, declare one variable. So declare one variable string string name equal to my employee name emp employee name string always double quotes, right? Something ADHI. Okay, if you want to store, now we declared one variable called emp name and I type the employee name. So I want to store employee type like a contractor, permanent. There are a number of employee type, right? So how can I define? So employee type can be contract, permanent, and temporary. So we have to go with array. So string array and string. Only declare array string emp py py type equal to bracket double quotes comma double quotes comma double quotes. See here employee type contract 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 temporary TEMPORE temporary permanent PRMANENT. So that's see. Can we use here? We used array type. So can we use here without array? No, it is not. Then you need to declare three variable, right? Three variable. That is not right. So here this particular value I want to store more than value. We decide, right? We decide. I want to store more than one value. So I declared array. So this variable contain all these three values. For example, if you want to declare the month, string uh, month, month. What are the months available? What are the months available? There are a number of months, right? So 12 month, right? So you can declare like this: Jan, Feb, Feb, May or March, April or April, and BEC. So you can declare a number of values. So here I declared 5. Actually, you need to declare all the 12 values. So that's the main use of array. So what is the main use of array in the theoretical concept? What is the main use of array? So the arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. Yeah, I want to store all the month, 12 months in a single variable. That's why I declared a single variable called a month, and I stored all 5 values. Type all other things. What are the other things available? April, May, May, then June. So type all. So I don't want to waste the time. So JUN, anything. Whatever you are going to type. Now, how many values are in this variable? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So here, okay, here, let me write one example here. Something, EX. Not a meaningful name, try to have a meaningful name. VOID, void. So system dot, what is the shortcut to write system dot out dot println? SYSOUT, control tab, right? So what is the length? How many values are in this month? If you want to see control V dot, see there are n number of methods in the array class. Array is a class, right? Array is a class. So see, these are all the methods available. In this, is there anything called length? See, length. See here, length. There is a method called length available. Okay, now if I call this method, what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me run this example. How to call this method? Anyway, when you run this class, only main method runs, you know that one. So we want to call this EX method. So I create an object for this class. You know why we create an object. To call the methods in that class. So normally we won't create object in the same class. Now for experiments, I'm creating it. Control V equal to new control V. Okay, this one is array. Okay, A dot control C control V dot EX something. Not a meaningful name. Always type meaningful name. Don't type something like this. If I call this one, what is the method? You know what is this one? So if you want to type values, VALUES values, COUNT count, control S. Let me run this program. How will you run this program? When I run, this will call the main method and an object is created. By using this object, I am calling the method and we are calling this method. So let me run this one. So if you have any doubt during our clarification session daily, which is conducted around 8 o'clock, the doubt that you are having. So see here, how many? So the value count is 7. See here, value count, length. There are n number of methods available as part of this variable. So this variable of type string array. So this related to this, all the methods. So when you go for array, see when you go to Java document, when you go to Java document, see Java array. When you type Java array in Google, all the things you are going to do self-learn. So where is, see here, Oracle documentation. Here you can go and read. Here also you can go and read. So here you get lot of theory concept and you can read from here also. No need to put too much of effort. So try to have some high level idea. Move on. So if you are going to go in depth in all the topic, then it will take a lot of time for you. And no need also just to go through all the things in W3 school. Probably it will enough. And so if you want to me, if you type in Google, if you go and type in Google Java, ARRAYRA, CLASS something. See here, this will show the API. See API, docs API. See here, array. This class contains various methods for manipulating arrays such as sorting, searching, all the things you can get. What are the methods available? See here, n number of methods are available. Don't need to understand all the things. At least some high level. If you see some example in the net, so what are the examples they use? Just enough. That is enough. Huh? No need to go and see all the things. Here, one method we are trying no length length for all the class. For all the class, you can see what are the methods available. Length. Where is the length method? Binary length method. So M N L O F E D C H L M N. Just a minute, I'll just show you. So methods, float, double, hash code, full, 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 control F. E dot length. So here also we can type, for example, array dot length method. So okay, this is array class, and so get length. So either you can use this one. You can say what are the methods? These are all the methods available. So length method detail. So here you get all the things. Dimension dot length. Okay, anyway. So these are the methods available. Just you can see here. Okay. So I use the length to print that one. So it is printing you the count. Okay. I want to display all the values. I want to retrieve the second value. How will you retrieve the second value in the array? What is the second value in the array? I want to retrieve the second February. So what is the thing that you are going to do? Length dot second value. So your array starts in 0, 0 and 1. If you give 1, you will get the second one, February month, MONTH month. Let me run this one. I want to retrieve the second here, February. Okay, length, you saw the length. So if you want to just iterate and display iterate, so you want to retrieve the values inside the array, then you can use for loop, for loop, for loop. So, okay, first initialize. So inside the content is string or integer. This is string, right? String, 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 something colon, data type month. Sorry, variable name. Okay, then control C, control V. So here type M. Okay. So if I start no, okay, month, control C, control V. slash n DSPLU display all PALU ES values in MONTH month variable. Okay, so here I wrote a for each. I wrote, so every time this for loop runs, right, integer I equal to 0, I is smaller than 1, either you can use that approach or this approach. This is the best approach. You don't need to use integer I equal to 1, I minus I equal to I less than count and I plus plus. You don't need to do that one. So this is one for each. See what is for each loop, then you will understand. Here first time, when the first time, so here you mentioned the string array. So first it will take this for loop, what it will do now, first it will take the first value, zeroth value, and store it here, and this for loop will print, then again it will go until the array is empty, it will keep on, this for loop will keep on exit. The values inside this will keep on get executed until the values, it reaches the last value. Anyway, if you read the theory, you will get it. So here it can be anything, it can be anything, it can be anything, something. Okay, it can be. Let me try this one. Let me run this one. See here, I got all the values. Display. So again, then your for loop exits based on how many value inside the array. So here we declared one array. So this is the program. So this is the string array, contains only one value. This is the string. This is the string. It contains only one value, whereas this one is string array, contains more than value. When you want to declare string and when you want to declare string array, you know. So you can declare a string array. This data type can be any type, integer, double, float. So if it is integer, if you want to store integer value, for example, month, right? If you want to store integer value, int, then this is wrong. Then you declare 1, 2, 3, something, whatever you want to declare. I declare only 3. So this is an array of integer. This is an array of integers. See? This is an array of integer. This is an array of string. So you can use any data type. There are a number of data types available, right? Go and see what are the data types available. You will get all the things. So now you got an idea when you can use a array. When you want to use an array. When you want to store more than one value, use an array. So thanks for your time. If you have any doubt, you can get it clarified during our clarification session, which will be every day around 8 o'clock or 8 o'clock. So thanks for your time.